She will play it because she's a crazy reviewer, gamer. Hopefully this song is shorter for you guys because she thinks the last one was too long, but she still is a crazy cat lady, you gamer. Hopefully this is the last one because like before, I don't like singing these songs.
CrazyCatLady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational and entertainment purposes.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So I'm reviewing Frozen since we have Frozen 2 coming out next week. Yep. And hopefully I'll get to go see it so I can review that movie for you. But anyway, and how am I enjoying Disney Plus so far before we begin to review? Well, it's great. I watched 3 episodes of Gargoyles. Watched Mandalorian, as you know, if you watched the review for it. I just watched Clone Wars episode, and I also watched a documentary of how Disneyland was made from time Walt was around, and we'll see what the next episode will be for that one. That's what I've watched so far for Disney Plus, and it's great. But anyway, let's talk about Frozen 1. So yes, this movie was really and still is. I don't hear that "Let's Let It Go" that much often anymore, but a lot of people hate it because of that. But me, I don't let myself get it down because of that. I don't think we should just judge it because a bunch of kids decided to sing a song, because I was one of those kids to sing Hakuna Matata when Lion King was around, and sing all the songs that do with that. I still love Lion King, and I think this is one of my top 10 favorite Disney movies, because it did introduce something that needed to be introduced. And I'm not talking about the half villain part. We'll get to that. But so that's one part I like about it. And I think the last one he had that is Tangled before this one. And yes, it's more popular. I can agree with that. But I think it had somewhat died down, even though they're making it 2. But yeah, so let's talk about the story. Two sisters, Anna, not Anna, because I hear people call her Anna all the time. It's Anna. And Elsa are sisters. Elsa's obviously the oldest one, and they are about 8-year-old and 5-year-old right here. And Anna wakes up Elsa to get them to play with each other, and they play with each other, la di da da da. Oh yeah, wait, before we get to that, they have the song about like the frozen heart. The ice guys are like doing that. They're doing that, and Kristoff is helping them. That song's pretty good. It's not the best song there, but we'll get to what the best song is. And it's not Let It Go, guys. It's not. It's a good song. It kind of, you think about it, it kind of does predict what happens throughout the movie. Then, for Kristoff, they're without any parents. We have no idea what happened to his parents, do we? No. We find out that, and this is when we see Elsa and Anna playing with each other. And poor Anna gets her heart frozen because Elsa was trying to keep up with her sister, and froze her brain up here. make it where one of her hair strings goes gold, and her parents come down and take Anna to the the trolls, the rock trolls, and Kristoff and Finn follow them, and apparently one of the trolls found them, and they decided to adopt those two. And this is when we find out that Elsa, the mom, troll, the grandpa troll, heals Anna and erases all of her memories of Elsa having ice powers. And Elsa has to learn to control her ice powers by putting gloves on. But her dad separates both of them. And this is when we have Do You Want to Build a Snowman song? And that one is pretty good. I mean, it shows both of their parents dead, which we die, and we know how many theories that one springed. So yeah, and about 3 years later, after the parents died, Elsa gets to become queen, and this is when the best song in my book is, because they sing this song twice. They thought that this one would be the best one. For the first time in forever, that one is my favorite song in this movie. For the first time in forever, their music, there'll be sun. That one I liked, because I don't know, I just find that one a lot more catchy than Let It Go. And I just find it weird that's the one they play twice in this movie. So, because it has a reminiscence on here. When so I like, and also this is where we get to see Rapunzel and Eugene right there, because Anna rocks by them, and yeah, and so the gates really go open, and at the end of the song, she sees Hans for the first time, and she thinks that this is her number, the one that she'll fall in love with. So Elsa comes queen, and Anna introduces her to Hans. And then we have the King of Whistleton there too, and yep, he's just being a dork, basically. And as he does a little dance around them, and poor Anna has to dance with him. So yep, and I think before this or after this, I know Anna and Kristoff have a song together, but I'm pretty sure it's before this, because that's how they fall in love with each other. So, and that's how she falls in love with him, not at least one of them falls in love with each other. And he says that we should be married and stuff like that. And Elsa says, no, you cannot fall in love with somebody you just met. And he's like, thank you! Thank you for saying that! You can't just marry somebody you just first met. Nice job, Elsa. Very nice job. So, and this is when Anna tries to take the glove off of actually takes the glove off of Elsa, and makes it where that's when she gets too angry and accidentally unleashes the winter and everybody, and Duke Whistleton's like, they represent like everybody's anger, really, and that's probably why at first, when the first time you watch this movie, you think he's the bad guy because he's the one that's supposed to represent the hatred of sorcery. That's what he's just basically there for, to represent that. And because he says sorcery, fear during this part, killer. So she goes up there. She goes up to the top, and Anna leaves Hans in charge while she goes up to save bring Elsa back. And she goes up there. She bumps into Kristoff at the at a place where she gets her new dress after it freezes. And she meets Kristoff there. And we also have meet the guy that a lot of people think he's like the first one that's gay. First gay person, and because they see a guy, a grown man. But okay, you want to say he's gay? He's gay, but he's not. He's not. I don't care. He's just in one scene, so whoop-de-doo-doo. So, but okay, whatever. So they continue. We see a song. Both Finn and Kristoff have a song, and Anna asks Kristoff to go and help her, and she explains to him the situation with going on with Hans and stuff like that after being attacked by wolves and stuff like that, and Kristoff does agree, but why would you marry somebody you just met? The only one that thinks this is a bad idea is Anna. Only one. But okay. So while this is going on, I think this is when Let It Go happens. And yes, it is catchy, but like I said, I like For the First Time and Forever first better. But it is a good song, and it's alright. I could sing it, but I don't want to get in trouble. Besides, do you want to see me sing it? Watch my my Kingdom Hearts playthrough, where I do it as Goofy and Donald. Okay? And I didn't get in trouble for it because nobody can understand me. So look up my Kingdom Hearts 3 walkthrough, and I think it's just look for the one that says singing Donald, Goofy, Let It Go. Should be the one look on the playlist and you guys should find it. Anyway, back to the review. So both Kristoff, Finn, and Anna continue on their merry way, and this is when we meet Olaf, and Olaf has his song, which, if you had to make me rate the songs, this one probably be my second to last favorite, the second last least favorite. It's okay, and Olaf is not as annoying as some people think. Not in this movie. That short, yes, but he is okay. He's an okay for an snow companion, because you can't say animal companion because he's not an animal. Object companion, because snow is an object. I don't know what kind of companion would you call him. So yeah, but he's a good sidekick. Okay, let's go with that. He's alright, and he does have a lot of good lines in this movie, like, I am impaled. So, yeah, I don't find him annoying in this movie. As long as you don't dwell on him too much, it's fine. Just like if you don't dwell on anything too much, it's fine. So, they find them, and I think this is when Han starts to go up there, because he's starting to get worried about Anna, and Duke Whistleton sends two of his men to go with him. But who does he leave in charge? You can't leave Duke Whistleton in charge because he's an idiot. But okay. And both Anna. Okay, Anna's group, but it's gonna call Anna's group. Get up there and ask Elsa to come back. And this is when we have the second version of "For the First Time in Forever" song come back. And I like what Kristoff and Olaf are doing outside. They're counting to 60 because Anna's telling them to wait a minute, and both of them are counting to 60. And when he gets up there after Anna gets hit by Elsa's ice, you hear him say 0 or 1 to 2, and him and Kristoff go up there. So even though that is what happened for Elsa is sad, but it is so nice that they both Kristoff and Olaf listened to Anna and said, "Wait 1 minute," and they did. But if they did not wait 1 minute, she probably would not have gotten hurt. But I don't know. But still, she got hurt, and Kristoff knows what to do because he saw somebody else get hurt like this, even though it was her, and he can't realize that. Idiot. So he takes it to the box to the rock trolls, and the grandpa troll tells them he can't fix this one this time because only an act of true love can fix this. So they think Hans kissing her would work because those two are in love with each other. So Kristoff, also they have this little song of the trolls, which the trolls sing a song, which is the worst song here. This one is the worst song here because it's wasting time. Poor Anna is dying, and what are the trolls doing? They're singing. What? Can't they tell that something is wrong with her? Her hair is... She's fallen over and stuff like that, so, yeah. What is wrong with you? So, I just find that song completely pointless because it's not helping the plot at all. So, there's that. So, this is when, oh yeah, I forgot the snowman. The snowman got rid of Anna and, Kristoff. Snowball. How could I forget about him? Marshmallow got rid of Olaf and Kristoff over there, and that's what, and Hans and his group have to fight him, and they captured Anna and take her back down there after she almost kills the two men that Dougal Westleton brought up there, and Hans talked her out of it, and so she gets taken back there. So I'm sorry I forgot that part, but it's there. I remembered it. So both Anna and Kristoff go back down there with Fins and Olaf, and they leave Anna there, and while Kristoff and Finn go back because they don't know yet what's going on. So Olaf and Anna explain to well, it's mostly Anna that explains to Hans what's going on, that her heart is frozen. You need to kiss me. And this is when the twist villain happens. And yes, Hans makes it dramatic, as you know what. I mean, it's okay for the first time, but it's all right. I mean, I just really wish they would not keep on doing it, but yeah, it is what it is. So it's all right. I mean, he's okay villain because I don't know. It's kind of like what's going on because he went a step further than Gaston, because Gaston had the whole entire town fooled, but he had the whole entire audience fooled. So, step further than Gaston. And I don't like Gaston, so there. So, because there's like no hint that he's the bad guy. Not at all. So, yeah. Because you can watch this movie several times and you cannot find one hint that he's the bad guy. Not one. You still be like, Duke of Whistleton, bad guy. No, he's a jerk. So, there's that. So, he says he's gonna let Anna die, and he's gonna kill, Elsa until he can be king. Like, which would not work. Okay? The person that you marry, like, does he not, okay, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. I'm not sure that's how it works back then, but now that's not how it works, because if, Queen Elizabeth died, Prince Philip would not be king, okay? That's not how it works. The person who is in the line of the line, next in line to be the blood, become king, not the person they're married to. So he needs to think about his plan, because it's not going to work that way. So, yeah, there's that. So, whatever. So he tries to kill, he goes to, he tells, Elsa that Anna died, and, Olaf tries to help Anna up, even though he's probably gonna, even though this counts as his act of true love, because he helps, Anna get out of there, and Kristoff sees that Anna is, making the winter worse once she finds out that Anna may be dead, and Kristoff and Finn go back, and this is when after he sees that Hans is going to kill Elsa, because when she finds out, she's crushed, and she doesn't want to defend herself, but she's perfectly fine with dying, thinking that the fact that she killed her own sister. And so, instead of choosing Kristoff, Anna chooses to help save her sister, and her whole entire body freezes, and this crust is like breaks poor Elsa's heart, and it also breaks Han's sword. So, but soon Anna turns back to normal, because this was her act of true love, her choosing her sister over the guys she might like. So there's, yep, because she's known Kristoff just as much as long as she's known Hans, okay? Alright? Because Kristoff's usually in for a day too. So there's that. So those two are and Anna, Elsa figures out how to melt the snow by using love. And Anna does the best part right here. Okay? She punches Hans. Okay? Yes! She punches him. So, I give it an 8 out of 10. So, and Sully, what do you give it, buddy? I give it over pause. You do? Yep, I do. So, what do you say, guys? What should we tell them, Sully? Let it go, guys. It's overhyped. Let it go. Let it go. Bye-bye. Like, share, subscribe.